Hey there folks, and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV, the right semantic expansion as Austria. So, we are kind of mopping up at this point. I don't know. I mean, God, is it possible? 1742, I don't think it's possible to take over the world. Sounds like a lot of work, but yeah, I don't know. We'll go for a while yet. One thing I do want to go ahead and do. Where is my colony? Oh my. Why? Oh why? There we go. Alright, recall our colonist. We no longer need your colon work. Yeah, we'll send you here if I can. Of course I can't because you're too far away. Right. Right, well, doesn't that suck? Alright, well, I mean, I can go here. I can go here, which is directly beside you. Alright, well, I mean, it's not like I'm hurting for money. So, sure, send there, and then after he gets there, I'll try to recall him and see if I can go there. I don't know, just, I mean, because if they're not Castilian culture, that's going to be helpful, right? I mean, I say that. I assume the primary, like, I assume most of the culture of, I don't know, who cares, He changed his mind so quickly. Access from France. How long do we have a truce with you, France? 46. Alright, that's honestly longer than I would like, but hey, that's fine. Also, how bad is it? Your relations with Pinsk severely, but only with Pinsk, right? Although Pinsk is part of the HRE, confirm, deny? Confirm. So even though they're a March, we should be fine if we integrate. Yeah, that thing. Okay, alright, continuing on. So, the next goal is to get here and cheer. So, that means war with Oman. We're gonna have to fight our way to Oman, which means war with Kara, right? Because we got a long truce here, right? Yeah, 55. So Kara, you're allied with Ethiopia. Yeah, about that. Mercuria, you'd probably give us access, right? Ethiopia, who has an heir again. Seriously. No air, then an air, no air, then an air. It's pretty annoying, honestly. Alright, we can construct the Panama Canal. But let's not. I mean, it would be funny, I guess. It would be kind of interesting, but yeah, it would also be bad. So let's not cause bad. Alright, there's also the Falklands down here, which is a bit annoying. How many transports do I have? 45. I don't need 45. Can I make like 13 mercs is probably not enough, would be my guess. Could, so I could build one of those up here. Sure. I mean, I assume that means that there's a lot of troops building. Yeah, alright, that's fine-ish. Fine-ish. Confirmed. Alright. Now continuing on. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but tam what tis. Tam what tis. Now then, yeah, let's build ourselves another army. I recognize this is going to put us over our force limit, but meh. Meh. And rather significantly over our force limit, but meh. Meh, meh, meh. 25 to 13. That is not quite the composition I would like, if I'm honest. Right, let's take like 3 of them, send them over here, so that'd be 21. Let's take at least 3 of these, send them over here. So now we're talking, still not great. Meh. It's fine. It's gonna be alright. Now then, with the diplomats free, Great Horde, you are in a war with the Ottomans. Interesting, trying to get Astrakhan back. What if... So, Russia... Yeah, you didn't have cores here, you just had claims on most of that stuff. So you're probably fairly overextended. Because we could start heading east, young man, and taking all sorts of land. Deal. I don't actually have a fort. So I probably do need to leave and troop. Syria wants a marriage, no thank you. We're gonna be fine as we am. On our own. Words. That's a lot of rebels. That is a crap ton of rebels. It is a disconcertingly large number of rebels. So, Malapahit, you're allied with Great Britain and France. Not very scared, are you? Like, I'm just saying, like, it wouldn't be because you're afeared of a thing, right? So, yeah, we could start working our way up that-a-way. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? I ask you. Can I even get... I can, okay. I do have an inlet right there into Kars Lands. The Austrian-Mexico treasure fleet. I like the sound of that. Increased our inflation. Some privateers, but that's... You know. As you would expect. Holy crap, I demolished our manpower. Right. Should probably pay attention to that. Do we still have folks suffering attrition? 0.8. A full 1. A full 1 is a lot. What's the weight this place can support? 40. 47. 57. Okay, tell you what. You guys separate in somewhat more reasonable numbers, and oh god, right. Yeah, you need to move. Alright, yep, that will be fine. How about up here? Take attrition there. There. Alright, go there. That is strange. It's a strange feeling having to worry about attrition at this point, but so it goes. So it goes. So it goes again. Yes. Sure. We'll be good Catholics and convert people. To the tune of, I don't know, lowering unrest. God, that liberté, égalité, fraternité thing is just, it's a big deal. Of course, it does mean we could tech up 3 years early for 335 admin points, so there is that. I'm going to spend some of this manpower. Okay, so this is a decision point. Wow. I could improve Vienna with the potential for going for having a province with 60 development. That would put it at 44. Sure, it's not as good as spending these points somewhere else. We only get plus 500 manpower, but meh. Seems fine. A revolt. The peasants are revolting, as they say. Plus 22 papal influence? Alright. Well. So it goes. We're competing with Russia. It's disconcerting. Oh well. At least they'll be friendly if they become the Pope. The Popal Man. Goria. Am I not coring some of these places? I am, okay. Guess I just took it further back than I thought. Alright. Soul good. Soul good. You are still suffering attrition. Yeah, about that. Alright, allied with Ethiopia. Will Ethiopia defend them, however? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're quite happy to. Even though they're kind of like us. Well. 71% on the Mamluks. Shirvani separatist. I mean, what are the odds that I have a problem with rebels while I'm in a war? That's... Honestly, that's what I have vassals for, right? Is to deal with my rebels for me. I think we can all agree that that's a true statement. A true statement of factual events, right? And then we can just carve a path down here to Oman, and all will be right with the world. Or something. Sure. Kara! You know, Aragon really doesn't want to get lumped in with anything with us, do they? And Ethiopia's only allied. Huh. Only allied to Kara. I guess there's no reason not to co-belligerent Ethiopia. Right? Sure. There we go. Get in! Yeah. I mean, you head over there too. And you head to Goria, which I still am confused as to when precisely. I assume that Lower Canada can deal with that. I mean, I'll send my army up there, but, you know. By the way, you know, declaring a war when you have very little manpower It's always a good idea. I endorse it fully. It's the way to play, apparently. Sure, yeah, no, that's great. Fantabulous. "43 days for a siege?" They're pious. They have a dude, defensive mentality, mountains. Jeebus cripes, man. Portugal and Aragon. It's probably not gonna go well for you, Aragon. I'm just saying. There's a non-zero chance. Wait, what? Look, there's the knights. Okay, well, that's a thing that happened. Let's cool it with the 5% attrition. That's not one of my stronger choices, to be fair. I mean, in terms of mistakes I've made, that is definitely, without a doubt, one of them. Continue. I mean, it's just money. It's just money. No! Died before he could accomplish much of note. Well, that's fine. Hire another general. 4152. Sure, and yeah, I guess for now, you take this other one. There we go. Alright. Can you get there? No. Can you get there? And you get there. And you... Well... something will happen. I believe in a wait-and-see approach. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. There we go. Now then. Something like that. Alright, should probably be focusing on more fronts at once if I actually... What? That was Haiti that had that? I think? I'm pretty sure that's right. It's definitely either right or wrong. Yerevan. Cool. Go get them. You can do it. Or not. I mean, look, I honestly don't really know, but there's a chance. There's nothing more supportive than saying, eh, maybe you won't screw it up, you know? Gonna be traversed, colonized, right, right. So, manpower's doing great. Currently you gain 3,000 each month, and still manage to get nothing out of it. So, there's, so there's that. In terms of tech, we're still 2 years ahead. Not in any real rush. And come back. How is Mamlukian military? Liberty Desire is staying about the same. Gain 10 prestige. Now, as I recall, they did change it so you can't do, like, things. And yes, things is definitely... like, can I placate local rulers? Oh, I can. And then gain 10 of that prestige right back. Of course, we trend upwards anyway. So the Mamluks hate us less. Wait, does that actually completely stack? Asking for a friend, the friend is me. Mamluks. Yeah, so that's more than 10% from placated rulers. Alright, sweet. The levy. So... Alright, losing 3,000 ducats is not as big of a deal now as it would have been at other points. So for 25 years, reduced taxes. More yearly prestige and... Interesting. So, I don't think I really care about them losing loyalty. So yeah, we'll just do that, but... It's very interesting that we had the opportunity. We're losing a boatload. Just a ridiculous amount. 500 plus 375 plus 750, 875, 500. Yeah, I mean this makes a lot of sense. This is really fixing things. Spending all this money right now. Surely 'tis. Surely 'tis. Plus 1,000 for a training field, really? Tell me more. 875, 500, 625. It is not... Is Plog not my province? I don't know. I'll spend the money anyway. I'm somewhat doubtful about that particular number. That very large number. 1250, sure. 250, okay. 500, why not? There we go. Not a bad way to spend a few thousand gold. You guys can deal with that, right? Yeah, good. Alright. Sweet. Finally. Really? Just fall. Baghdad, please. 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 Alright, I guess go down there and siege that. Loot it at least. There we go. Cores. Beautiful, delicious, wonderful cores. So tasty. Here we go. Baghdad finally fell. Where can you get to? Alright, good. I was going to say, please don't be another bottleneck. That would make me sad in locations. Who is tied to me here? Syria and Russia, apparently. I don't know, something like that. Works for me. Circassian separatists. Those are technically for Russia, but... Incidentally, the fact that they're technically for Russia and that I need to preserve my manpower means I 100% shouldn't be fighting them, but whatevs, whatevs. We're spending a lot of points. I guess we're not spending a lot of points on leaders. We're doing better on leaders than I thought. Okay, suppressed minority, local unrest increased for a long time. I don't think this place is a concern, right? It's basically, I'm basically getting nothing out of it anyway. Ooh, cool. Do I want to marry Aragon? I mean, am I intending on stabbing them in the back soon? Meh. It will be fine. Alright, we dealt with Kara's army in a very real way. Good deal. Alright. A coin loop? Really? Really? Huh. Crimean separatists. I mean, I'll just let Russia take care of that. Seems like there's no real point in me worrying about it. Looks like they still got themselves an heir. 43? 43? Oh, damn it. Oh well. Alright, so we're a year ahead. We'll go ahead and take military tech. That's gonna be fine. Ooh, increased supply limit. Yeah, that's gonna be good for our tendency to try to take on way too much attrition. So I could. Could wait. Yeah, I'll go ahead and wait on Diplotech. You know what? We will go and we will waste points on Vienna. There we go. A little more grape production. That's what we need. The world needs now is grapes. Sweet grapes. Or so I've been told. Fine. Okay, good. And yeah, unless we can get over to Ethiopia, we've kind of got this figured out. 33. Yeah, about all that. Guess we can take one Ethiopian province. I don't know. Something like that. Go to, okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine here. Not that they'd, like, ever succeed. 32 days? Fair enough. Not that they'd ever succeed in actually taking it, but still. Alright, well... Speaking of never succeeding, I think now is a good time for us to take a break. Thank you folks for watching and hope to see you in the next episode.